Victor Frankenstein, am damned. My crimes will be recorded here, so that all may know the unending horror I have wrought. It is through this means that I give warning, lest someone else be tempted to follow this most unholy path. Father, I have left instructions for this journal to be sent to you only after I am dead. It is fitting in a way that you should be the first to hear my tale. The demon has survived. Many months have passed since that dreadful night of terror, and still he remains before me, mocking me, beckoning me to follow me. We are fueled by the passions of our mutual hate, and daily he leads me farther and farther into the everlasting ices of the north. But the bitter light and barren cold are fitting complement to my moral resolution. I am responsible for everything that he has done, and cannot rest until he is destroyed. For he is my creation, and while he yet remains alive, I shall remain forever cursed. Read now, Father, of all that I have done, and do not bother to condemn me, for like a titan who aspired to omnipotence, I am already chained in an eternal hell. What's taking you so long?
We didn't want to damage him, sir. No, sir. We're being very careful, sir.
Yes, I'm sure. How did this one die?
He was hanged, sir?
Hanged?
Yes, sir. Just a few hours ago.
Then the neck is broken and it is useless to me.
No, sir.
I have been very specific with you about my needs, and you have done nothing more than waste my time.
No, sir. See for yourself, sir. Is he all right?
Yes. It seems Herr Mueller has no feel for the timing of the night.
No, sir.
Very well then. Bring it just as quickly as you can. I have to spend the evening with my family.
A nice cream, sir.
Yes, it is. Be careful you're not singing. Herr Mueller will be attending for dinner.
And the money, sir?
It will be the same as always.
But sir, this one is so fresh and healthy.
You are hardly in any position to be making demands.
But it would appear, sir, that you must eat them.
It cannot be seen.
We'll take care of you, sir, and you'll take care of us.
Leave the body in the usual spot. The money will be waiting.
Quickly, hide over here.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello?
What do you want here?
Excuse me. I've come a long way. Next to reconnaissance, my driver found himself lost. We saw your light and hoped you might be able to give us some directions.
Yes, I'm working late tonight. Herr
Clerical. Henry Clerical.
Clerical, a convict spirit, you see. He was hanged this very day. That's just supposed to be quick before the rot sets in.
Yes, I am certain. You are not alone?
No, sir. Just the three of us, sir.
The three of us. Oh, yes, I see. Please, my destination is the Chateau Frankenstein. I'm already quite late. Could you...
Wait, the Chateau Frankenstein?
Yes, you know it?
I've had occasions to go there.
You're a friend of the young Herr Frankenstein?
Yes, I am. From the university at Ingolstadt. The chateau, is it nearby?
Yes. Follow the road more to Geneva for perhaps, 2 kilometers. There's a fork. Take it to your right and you will come to the chateau.
Thank you. You have been of great service. Good night.
Herr Clerval,
Yes?
are you a religious man, sir?
Why?
I just thought I would say a few words before we lay him down.
Oh, I think not.
But, sir, should any man have to go to heaven unannounced?
I should think the smell alone would have forewarned them of his coming.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
Good night. Travel safely.
Good night.
That was close, Petra.
Gave the right directions, Hannah.
Yes. Hopefully it will delay him long enough. Now let's finish up quickly.
The day was fast approaching when the queen would have to keep her bargain with the monstrous little man and deliver to him her firstborn child in exchange for the secret of spinning straw into gold that he had given her. Her only hope was to learn the monster's name.
What did she do?
Well, she searched everywhere that she could think of and was just about to give up hope when she came across a little cottage in the woods and saw the horrible little man singing and dancing around a fire.
Today I bake and tomorrow I brew my beer. The day after that, the queen's child shall be here. How lucky it is that nobody knows my name is
Rumpelstiltskin.
Ho Ho.
Well, you can imagine how happy she was when she heard the name. So, the next day, when the little man finally arrived at the castle, she asked, "Is your name Thomas?
No.
Is your name Victor?
No.
Is it Perchance?"
Rumpelstiltskin. The devil told you that. The devil told you that.
And in his rage, he stamped his foot so hard, he sank into the ground beneath his waist. Then he seized his other leg and tore himself asunder in the middle. Oh, Justine.
Victor,
Yes, Philomena?
what does as under mean?
Asunder. It means he tore himself in half.
Oh, why did he do that? Because he was angry about not getting what he wanted.
Do you understand?
Yes, I think so.
Good. Off you go now.
It's time for your bath.
Oh.
Here now, little sister, none of that. You do know what happens to little girls who won't take their baths, don't you?
What?
Goblins and vampires rise up in the middle of the night.
Victor.
They reach out slowly for you, and then they grab you up and take you away.
Victor. Leave her alone. Victor.
All right, off you go now.
There are no such thing as monsters.
No, of course there aren't.
Come along, Mother.
I shall be up to hear your prayers and tuck you in.
We'll go and check your monsters.
Good night. How lovely it has been to have had you with us here tonight. And so abstracted and removed of late.
I've just been at my workshop.
Yes, but for all that we've seen of you, you may as well have been in Ingolstadt. Is your work so secretive and cannot be shared with us?
I will share one thing with you. My work wouldn't take me half the time if it weren't for you.
Me? And why is that?
Half the time I see myself staring thoughtlessly into space, seeing your face, longing for your touch. If it weren't for the fact that my work does keep me very busy, I would come to you.
Well, you're hardly busy now.
No, I most certainly am not. Ah, here they are! Here they are! Welcome in the parlor. And from the looks of it, not too soon. Is Wilhelmina off to bed?
Oh, yes, Justine is just seeing for me.
Wonderful girl! Her mother, bless her soul, would be well pleased.
Thank you, Herr Mueller. Wilhelmina just makes it.
She had the greatest expectations when she brought you into the family. And from the looks of it, you surpass them all. Eh, Victor?
Yes, I believe that she is more than.
Where the devil are they? They were right behind me when... Ah! Here they come now. Thought you were trying to get away. You know what they say about old friends and beautiful wives.
Oh, Lionel, I wouldn't dare dream of such a thing.
Yes, yes. Ah, Victor, we have a surprise for you. What is it, Father? See for yourself. Henry!
Victor!
It's good to see you. Whatever are you doing here?
Well, I was simply passing by, and...
Yes, of course you were. My, but it is good to see you again.
And you, my friend, and you. It has been much too long.
Henry!
Elizabeth, the beautiful Elizabeth. It's been much too long since I've seen you two.
I have much to tell you, Henry. So many things have happened since I last wrote to you, and I just haven't had the time, and
Yes, and there is much I can tell you. My, but it is good to see you again.
Herr Clerval said that you were not expecting him tonight.
No, I was not. Henry, what the devil are you doing here?
Oh, well...
you see how it is. We finally managed to persuade him away from his work for even a single night when stronger competition arrives.
Competition indeed. There were times at school when it was all we could do to stop his unrelenting ravings on your behalf.
You embarrass me, sir.
Ravings, indeed. I hardly spoke of you, Elizabeth.
Victor, does that mean you never spoke of Elizabeth? You should be ashamed.
Well, that is to say,
Give in, Victor. You only bind yourself with each and every word.
Frau Mueller, may I offer you a little sherry?
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
Lionel, some brandy?
Yes. Excellent dinner, by the way, Alban. Wasn't it, my dear?
Yes, the leg of lamb was especially excellent, but the potatoes were brittle and dry. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I hope you don't mind us leaving before you finish, but we have promised Wilhelmina a story.
Oh, that's all right. I would have come and joined you before these two began to chatter.
Oh, not tonight, chatter. Nonsense. We were merely about to discuss the man we hanged this afternoon.
You hanged him this afternoon, Mueller?
Yes, in a matter of fact, I tied the knot. Unfortunately, it wound unloose, and the poor man slowly wound up choking on his own.
Lionel, we can do without these grisly details.
you tied a knot yourself, Herr Mueller?
Yes, I placed it firmly below the skull, and I was...
Lionel, Victor, please.
Sorry. Herr Clerval, you have arrived at a more fortunate time. Frau Mueller, Lionel, I have invited you here tonight to be the first to know what all of us have long suspected. That Victor and Elizabeth are to be married.
Oh, much happiness, Elizabeth.
Congrats to both of you.
Oh, my darlings, I'm so happy that you have finally decided.
Thank you.
Now, you must set a date, my dear. Do not allow him time to change his mind.
A toast to the house of Frankenstein. To the joy of its father. The memory of its mother. Oh, the happiness of its children. The bright promise of its future. Oh, house of Frankenstein. What are you doing here?
Oh, nothing. That is the,
What is it?
we have business with Herr Victor. Isn't that right, sir?
Yes. I forgot.
Ladies, we meet again.
You met these ladies before, Herr Clerval?
Yes, I have. On the road here, they gave me directions to the chateau.
Indeed we did, sir. Herr Victor, about that business?
Business? What type of business do you have at this time of night?
We have something for her friend. Sir, it's concerned with something very grave.
Well, surely you can wait until tomorrow.
No, sir, I don't think that it will keep that long.
What
is to be abusive of me. Sorry. Come, ladies.
Victor, this is most distressing.
I apologize, Father. I must attend to this. Ladies.
Evening all.
Gentlemen.
Good night.
Metz and Schmidt. What do they have to do with Victor?
Lord only knows. They've been here before, those two. I'm afraid they're the only kind who would be willing to work for him.
You know, the people in the villages, they do say that Victor is gone quite mad.
Now, my dear, there's no reason
No. No. Do not protest, my friend, for I have already heard the rumors.
But, sir, what exactly is that he's doing?
Oh, Henry, we know nothing of the nature of his work.
He's told you nothing?
No, that's why I asked if you would come. He's changed, Henry. He's not the man who we used to know.
Oh, when did he begin to change?
Shortly after he returned from Ingolstadt, he began by transferring the observation tower to some sort of laboratory. And when I finally decided to question him over it, he simply responded that it was so he could work without disturbance.
And then he started ordering machinery and equipment that was delivered to him at the oddest hours of the night.
And then he built that enormous wheel in the back of the chateau.
A dynamo?
A what?
The wheel. It's a technique for producing electricity.
What the devil is Victor doing up there?
It's that infernal machinery of his!
Whatever is he up to?
Oh, Henry, it's as if he leaves us in the dark.
I hardly find this amusing, Elizabeth. This is the very sort of thing that happens constantly.
Lionel, do you think it is perhaps time that we go home?
Perhaps. It is getting quite late.
Oh, no, please don't go. Stop here. And...
I understand. But it is getting quite late.
Yes, and the children will be staying up. They haven't the thought to go to sleep.
She's right, you know.
I'm sorry that the night should have to end this way.
No problem, Alphonse. Elizabeth, congratulations.
Thank you.
Herr Clerval, a pleasure.
And you, sir.
Now, you come see me now, Elizabeth. We have much planning to do, and I will only be too happy to help.
Thank you.
Let me see you out.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, Elizabeth, from your letters, I had no idea things were so extreme.
Oh, Henry, it gets worse with every passing day. He will tell me nothing, but I thought that perhaps you, his closest friend, would know
I
why.
will see to it. I promise you, Elizabeth.
I don't know what else to do at this point.
Is everyone gone?
Yes, you know, I envy you, Victor. She is every bit the charming and delightful creature I remember.
Herr Clerval, since you persist in embarrassing me, I shall be forced to take my leave. Besides, I promised Wilhelmina a story. I'm sure you will manage to survive without me.
We'll try. Good night, dear Elizabeth, and do not worry about your Victor. I promise not to keep him up too long.
I will hide you and Henry in the safest possible place. Good night.
Good night. Well, Victor,
Well, Henry?
I am waiting for an explanation.
Henry, those women were simply
Was
here.
the body? Was the body very damaged?
No.
Victor, what are you doing?
Your oath, Henry, to repeat nothing I'm about to say.
You have it.
You say it.
I shall repeat nothing I'm about to hear, sir. Satisfactory?
Please, Henry, spare me of your sarcasm. You're the only one who understands my fascination with the sciences.
Yes, yes. I am well acquainted with your interests. Please, Victor, come to the point.
Henry, I have reason to believe I am capable of reanimating life.
This is the nature of your work? This is what consumes you? This ridiculous, age-old pursuit of eternal life?
Not eternal life, rather the recreation of life.
But Victor, I don't...
Hear me out. At school, I came across the works of Bolus the Egyptian, the Muslim Kabir, Albert Magnus, Roger Bacon, Versilli,
Alchemist, magician,
scientists, philosophers, perhaps magicians. Regardless, I studied nature, more importantly life itself. I saw how the fine form of man was wasted and degraded. I saw how the bloom of life was succeeded by the blossom of death. I saw how the worm inherited the wonders of the eye, the brain, and the heart. I analyzed every facet, every detail, until finally I discovered the very cause of life itself.
Really, Victor? Do you expect me to believe such nonsense?
That and more. I expect you to help me in my project.
In what way? What project?
The creation of life in a man.
You believe this? You actually believe this?
I have in my laboratory the healthy brain of one man and the healthy heart of another, kept alive through means of induction for well beyond a week.
Good Lord.
I've only been awaiting for the proper vessel in which they are to be implanted, and that was just delivered to me here tonight. All that remains is to complete the surgery before the storm has reached its peak.
No, Victor. I will have no part of this.
Think, Henry, think. To have control of life and death, to perhaps remove disease from the very human frame.
Do you then aspire to be a god?
God?
Yes.
I haven't thought of it.
What of the soul, Victor? The body is but the keeper of the soul, and only death releases it to heaven.
And progress of the soul would have knowledge disregarded and truths pronounced miracles. Mysteries were made to be solved, my friend. You taught me that. I am no blasphemer, no atheist. I am simply a scientist, and I cannot include the soul in my study until I see it for myself.
Prometheus.
What?
Prometheus was punished by the gods for bringing fire down to man.
Prometheus was a fool, and the gods were greedy, possessive, and jealous.
You are convinced you can do this thing?
Yes.
Even if I believed what you said and thought you could achieve, I am overwhelmed. I believe you to be a good man, a brilliant scientist, capable of anything, and yet, my God, it is fascinating.
It is more than fascinating. It is true. Please, Henry, join me in this endeavor. Come with me. If you choose to disagree, well, that is up to you. But as it stands, time is of the essence. The storm will peak soon. We must begin.
Are you so certain then that I will join you?
I have no doubt, Henry. No doubt at all. Come.
He was bound to a rock, you know, Prometheus.
Then perhaps, my friend, we shall release him from that rock. Come.
Victor, there's no basis for this procedure anywhere in modern science.
No. Good. That to me is the wonder of science, to go where no one has gone before.
The flesh seems slightly rigid.
It will be all right.
I still don't understand what the storm has to do with any of this.
The storm will create a stream, which will then rush through the dynamo, which, when brought up to the necessary speed, will begin to power our machinery, which, when brought up to the necessary charge, will give life to this beam.
I still don't understand.
Are you not familiar with Roger Corman on the chemical effects of electricity?
Vaguely.
Have you not read Bert I. Gordon's Botanical Garden?
Well, yes, but
Read this then.
the temporary motion of a paralytic limb is likewise caused by passing an electric shock through it, which would seem to indicate some analogy between the electric fluid and the nervous fluid, which is separated from the blood by the brain and thence diffused along the nervous cells for the purpose of motion and sensation.
Do you see?
No.
If a minor shock produces a convulsive movement, might not a greater shock produce continued animation?
Yes. Yes, of course. Or, if carried to extremes, could reactivate a dormant heart.
Who knows?
My God.
Perhaps it is every man's God.
It may be possible, it just may be.
Quickly, Henry, bring down the chains.
Shall I connect?
Yes.
Victor! Victor!
Elizabeth.
Yes, Elizabeth, what is it?
Victor, please! Open the door!
Victor, we must stop.
No, it is too late for that. Attach the bands.
Victor, let me in!
At the base of the frame.
Victor, please!
A moment, Elizabeth.
You have been in there since you left last night. Have you lost all track of time? Henry, are you in there? Please! You promised me your help!
Elizabeth, would you please leave us? Do you feel it, Henry? The excitement, the power. This is the supreme instant, the culmination of my life's work. The dawn of a new species of man that will bless us as their creators.
Victor, I am not...
Silence! For the moment of truth is upon us. Elevate it. And keep going. God. There's a pulse, Henry. It's alive. It's alive.
My God,
It's
Victor.
alive.
It's weakening.
It's what?
It's weakening. I can barely hear it.
Then quickly, give it some more power. More power, Henry.
Victor, there is no more.
What do you say?
There's no more power.
What on earth are you doing? You need to give it more power.
Victor,
Are you mad? He's gonna die. We're gonna lose him. Give it more power.
Victor.
All that time, all that effort to result in total failure.
No, Victor, at least you learned your principles are sound.
Yes, that's true. It lived. Only for a moment, but it did live.
Victor, I am still afraid that what we sought to do is far beyond us.
Nonsense, Henry. We heard the heartbeat, felt the pulse. We did it, Henry. We did it. We gave this being life.
Perhaps it is better that it ends like this.
Yes, perhaps.
What are you doing?
A moment, Henry. I'm trying to calculate the exact amount of power.
Victor, Elizabeth is right.
Henry,
We are
I-
both exhausted.
I only want to.
Victor, please.
All right. Some rest, perhaps some food. We'll do as called some
Hey, come.
Give me a moment. Elizabeth, I must attempt to amend myself with Elizabeth, mustn't I?
Yes, I think we owe them all explanation, especially your father.
Believe me, this storm is nothing compared to what we can expect from him.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm afraid he'll think I've gone crazy too. But I'm not too sure I haven't.
Well, steel yourself, if only for a moment, and let us rejoin the realm of men. Quickly, Henry. We have no idea how to. My God.
Victor!
It's alive. Look. The table, yes, it must have been the direct strike what made it come alive. So long. It's trying to talk. Remarkable. Truly remarkable.
Victor, we must not forget that it is human.
It can talk. Remarkable, truly remarkable.
No, Victor, we cannot ignore that I might be in pain.
Nonsense. It's alive, that's all that matters. It still has its functions and its reflexes. Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Victor, I don't think... Victor, can you just not think...
Silence! The eyes, Henry, look at the eyes.
Victor, listen to me. Victor! Back. Easy now.
Careful, Henry. Its strength is remarkable. Back. Back. Quickly, we have to go.
Victor, what have we done?
Move!
Victor!
Henry and I searched everywhere for the body of the baby, but our efforts to recover him proved futile, and we assumed that he had landed in the spring and was taken by the storm. It was not until much later that I learned what had really occurred. What?
Who's there? Is someone there? Are you just in here again? Leave me alone. I'm old and blind. Who are you? Answer me. Who are you? Are you hurt? Is that why you're here? Can you not speak? It's all right. No one will hurt you here. You are very cold, my friend. And wet. Come with me. No. Come along now. Sit down here and we'll warm you up. Sit. Don't you understand? Sit. Yes.
Sit.
So you can talk after all.
Sit.
Yes. Is there something wrong with your voice? What has happened to you? It's fine. You know what? Is there anything that's happened to you? My name is DeLacy. Can you tell me who you are? Here. Let's warm you up now. Put your hands just here. See? Warm. Warm. What is it? Are you hungry?
Hungry?
Of course you are.
Hungry.
You are very simple-minded, my friend. I hope you don't mind a simple-minded subject. Wait! There's a better way to eat, instead of slobbering it up like a slob. Watch how I do it. Do you see? Like this. Now you try. Grab the spoon. Like this. There. Now again. There we go. There we go. Just like that. What? You want more?
More?
You'll learn quickly, my friend.
More. Hungry.
Very quickly indeed. Now, can you tell me what has happened to you? My name is DeLacy. Can you say that? DeLacy. DeLacy. Good.
DeLacy. Good?
Yes. And who are you?
More hungry.
All right. I don't know what has assume you know much more than you remember. It's all right. I'll teach you everything I can. For whatever reason, you have come here and are no longer alone.
Alone?
No, my friend. You see, I've been up here for a very long time. No one bothers me much because I'm old and blind. But pesky children come here sometimes to torment me and take my stuff. They can be so very
Lacey. Good.
You don't understand a single thing I'm saying, do you? You will. I'll teach you. Whoever you are, you will stay here and become my student. My student and my friend.
Friend?
Yes, a friend.
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 Okay.
The next few months passed quickly. Henry was persuaded to remain until the wedding, and together we returned to more abstract and scholarly pursuits. He was able to convince me that my work was, after all, better left undone. My creation, meanwhile, was progressing rapidly, his faculties reacquainting themselves with the skills and knowledge they had once possessed. This period, although short-lived, would be the only time of calm and peace that he would ever know.
Therefore, the Lord God said, Behold, the man has become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand and take from the tree of life and eat and live forever.
Very good. Now keep going.
Therefore, the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from when I know the word I could not see.
It must be getting dark. That's enough for now.
Adam was alone.
Yes. Adam was the very first man, and God created him from dust. Then he created Eve to be Adam's companion.
Companion is the same as friend.
Yes. Now go get some wood. We'll begin preparing for supper.
Companion. Friend.
There she is. Now just keep quiet, Petra, and do everything exactly as I told you.
I don't know, and I don't know this.
Quiet, Petra. Hello.
Who's there?
Just two travelers, ma'am.
My name is DeLacy. This is my cottage. Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, no, ma'am, we were just...
Yes, perhaps there is something you can do for us. We were on our way to Karlstad, and it seems we got lost.
Karlstad? You're a very long way from there.
Yes, it would seem we missed the turn somewhere.
From which direction have you come?
From a village just outside Geneva. Do you think you can help us?
Yes. You are very lucky you found me when you did. You just want to go up north on the main road, and eventually you'll see a... What's that? What's happening?
Nothing. My friend just dropped something.
These things are mine!
Just borrowing a few things from you, old lady.
Not being very neighborly now, are you? Come on, Petra. Gather it up and let's be off.
Give me that.
No!
Give me that. Hannah?
Surely you can't be afraid of an old woman and blind at that. You want this, do you? Come and get it then.
Come on, old lady, over here.
Please, don't do this to me, please!
Please, please. Here it is, old woman. Here it is. You can have it if you can get it.
Come on,
speak to me. DeLacy. No!
Oh. My God. I know you. Frankenstein. Those bodies. Hannah? What are you talking about?
What have you done to her?
You were dead.
Dead?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Oh my God.
What is this Frankenstein?
Wait, don't do this, please.
What is this Frankenstein?
Leave her alone.
Tell me!
Get away from me.
What is this Frankenstein? Tell me! Tell me!
Get away from me. Oh, God.
What is this Frankenstein? Tell me!
Get away from me. Petra, over here. I'll help you. Here. Petra. Help. Help. Come on, you. Come on.
Why are you doing this? Oh! Why? Friend! No, please. No.
He started.
Oh my God, what is that? Who is that?
Is that an idea?
Ah!
How does he look like that?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting out of here.
Why?
Look at Patrick pouring it, as it became caught up completely in the black of those I modeled.
Get it, Fritz, come on. That's a boy. That's all my Wilhelmina. I think he's not enough. Come on, Fritz, get it. Wilhelmina? All right. Now, gather your things and we'll be off.
Wilhelmina was fast becoming a young woman with a mind of her own, much Justine's consternation. She seemed to want to keep her always as a child that she loved so much. Elizabeth and you, Father, were busy planning for our wedding, and Clairville proved himself to be the trusted friend I remembered from the university.
Wilhelmina, is that a yawn? No. You think it's time to take a nap? No. Where's Fritz? I'm not sure. He must have wandered off somewhere. He'll find us soon enough when he realizes that we've gone. Fritz! Fritz?
I could not imagine then how our lives would be affected by the unholy thing that I had done.
Fritz, we're going now! Perhaps he's gone to the barn. Why don't we go and take a look? All right, then we'll talk a little bit more about that nap. Oh.
We were all to be affected. You, Justine, Clairville, Elizabeth, and may God forgive me, Wilhelmina.
Fritz! Fritz! Here, Fritz! Oh, hello. Have you seen Fritz?
I have seen no
He
one.
must have come this way. Would you help me look for him, please?
Yes.
Fritz! Here, Fritz! Well, help me! Fritz!
Fritz!
Here, Fritz!
Here, Fritz!
I can't imagine where he's got to, and I must get back before Justine wakes up, or I'll really be in trouble. Fritz!
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 Could you lift me up, please? Maybe I can see him through the woods. No, you can put me down now. Put me down. Put me down. Put me down. Don't do that, please.
You are very small.
I'm not. I'm almost 8.
Who are you?
My name's Lamina. Who are you?
I do not know.
Are you from the village?
No, people from the village run and scream at me. I do not know why.
Has something happened to you?
What do you mean?
Your face, it's ugly.
I am now as I have always been.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You did not hurt me.
I'm glad. I like you.
I like you too. You treat me like a friend. What is this?
It's a locket. My mother gave it to me. It has her picture in it. Here, look. She was very beautiful, wasn't she? She's dead.
Dead?
Yes. I don't remember her much, but I remember when she gave me this. Friends!
Stay with me. Be my friend.
We can be friends, but first, I have to find my dog.
Your dog.
Yes, Fritz, my dog.
You did not say he was a dog. I know where he is.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Stay here. Here he is.
He's dead.
Fritz!
He's dead. Dead! Fritz! Fritz!
No, please
Don't
don't.
touch me! Don't touch me!
Please don't.
You killed him! You killed him! Justine! Help!
Do not scream! Please! Stop! Please! Wilhelmina? Wilhelmina. Wake up! Please! Fritz is dead. Wilhelmina. Dead. Mother. Dead. The Lacey. Dead. They called me dead. I am not dead. I am not dead. Warren. Huh? Frankenstein?
Elizabeth? Elizabeth, come on. My God, it's impossible. We searched everywhere, all along the riverbank.
I remember you.
My God, you can talk. How did you get here?
Frankenstein. I would know of Frankenstein.
What do you want from me? Him? I am Victor Frankenstein.
Frankenstein? You? Who They spoke as if you did. Two women, they said your name. They called me dead. They hurt me.
My God, Schmidt. You must leave here for now.
No, I will not leave.
Please, you must understand that.
I understand I am ugly, but I am also strong.
Okay, what is it that you want?
You will tell me what you know.
I will in exchange.
Tell me now! I have thoughts I do not understand.
You seek answers here. They will be given to you, but first you must answer questions of my own. Do you understand? Good. Now, tell me more about these women who saw you.
They hurt me. They called me dead. And the others, they...
Others saw you?
Yes! They scream and run at me from here. I do not understand.
Where did this all happen?
I have memory. Pain.
The people hurt you?
Yes!
Where did this all happen?
I have feelings that I do not understand.
Would you please just...
I have feelings. Pain. Here.
Would you please just...
And here I
Answer me.
Answer
me!
I no more.
Please, you must understand that.
I understand nothing. You can tell me. Tell me now.
Okay, what is it that you want?
I have but one. What do you know of me?
Nothing,
Do not lie to me, Frankenstein. What are you to me?
I am your creator. Your body, that is you, was at one time dead.
Dead creator
Yes, I used it in my project.
in the book of God.
You know the Bible?
I know the creator. You are my creator, and thus my God.
No, I am not God.
You are the creator.
Yes, but I'm not a God.
God is the creator.
There is one God and I am not God.
Did you not create me?
Yes. No, I am not a God.
Did you then lie to me?
No,
Creator, God.
I am not a God.
Father, you must have left them in the parlor. I'll go get them and meet you in the garden.
Elizabeth, quickly you must hide. Now, you tell me nothing more.
I will wait.
Oh, Victor, here you are.
Yes, how's Wilhelmina's lesson going?
Oh, Wilhelmina and Justine are on a picnic.
Ah, I see.
Are you very angry?
No, of course not.
Good. Have you seen Father's glasses?
No, I believe I might have seen them in his... Elizabeth, don't.
Victor?
There's a draft.
Don't be silly. There, you see? Not even the slightest breeze. What's the matter? I know something is the matter.
It's nothing, I swear.
Ah, Elizabeth. Turns out I had them with me all along. Oh, Victor, why don't you come along with us?
Where are you going?
Off to find Wilhelmina and Justine. They...
What is it, Father? Do you see something?
Yes, I just see Wheeler coming up the hill. Please excuse me.
Victor, why don't you come with us? The air will do you good.
I will in a moment. You can go first.
Don't you want my love?
No, I won't.
Oh, and Victor, please don't be angry about Wilhelmina's lesson.
No, of course not. Goodbye.
Good night.
Creator.
Leave here immediately.
No, there is more. I listen. She thought that you were angry, but you were afraid.
And what of that? You are by admission hideous and disgusting.
Thus, I do relieve you of my ugliness. I am alone in the world of man, where each and everyone shall fear me. But you can change that. Oh, Creator, you must make another being such as I.
My God, no, impossible.
Am I then impossible? Oh, my Creator, make me happy. The two of us shall leave the world of man and spend our lives alone, together. You cannot refuse me this.
I do, I refuse.
I will tell you something I have learned from man. He fears death above all else.
How on earth do you know that?
I have been hated and hunted. I find no love in humankind.
My God, you killed!
Yes, a small child. I did not mean to, but she screams like all the others.
My Lord, what have you done?
What have we done, oh Creator?
I am not responsible for you.
Will you give me what I have?
No!
Listen to me! I took a chain that the child had been wearing. Later on, I found a woman resting in a barn. Her beauty touched me, and I was moved to leave it with her as a gift. But I can get it back from her, just as I got it from the child. Do you understand?
Yes.
Tomorrow then, we shall begin. Do not betray me, O Creator, for we are bound by ties that can never be undone.
Except by death itself.
Victor? Victor?
Yes, Henry.
Victor, oh my friend.
What is it?
Wilhelmina is dead, Victor. Murdered. Please, is there anything I can do?
No, Henry. There's nothing you can do. I killed my sister. I did.
Victor, I know the shock is great, but to blame yourself for such an act,
No, I am responsible. Me alone.
but how did you be responsible?
That being we created that night, it survived.
No. Impossible, Victor.
It's possible. It was just here in this very room, and it was he who killed Wilhelmina.
But how can you be sure?
He told me, Henry. He told me.
We are then, the both of us, responsible for her death. Who is it?
It is I, Meredith. Gilbert.
Victor, say nothing until we've had time to think. Please, come in, sir.
I am sorry to intrude at such a moment if it wasn't for the utmost importance.
Yes, I know.
I wish I could simply offer my condolences, but I am here at my official capacity. Your father has taken to his bedside, so Elizabeth will join us.
Elizabeth, she must not know. She must not be involved.
Elizabeth already knows of what is happening.
No, shit.
Victor, calm yourself, please. And Mueller, he learned of Wilhelmina's death only moments ago and is understandably distraught.
I understand, but I have a job here to do. I believe we have apprehended Wilhelmina's murderer.
What? Where did you find her?
By who, Herr Victor?
Who is it? Who have you arrested?
I am sorry, but I cannot say.
Why are you doing this to me? Why?
Victor, you're acting quite strange.
And Mueller, think about what's happened here and you'll understand the strain.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
Yes.
Bring her in. Elizabeth,
Yes.
do you recognize this?
It was Philomena. She always wore it for it contains a picture of her mother.
Where did you get that? Where?
It was found on the person of the murderer, and its presence alone make certain she is guilty.
No, I don't know anything about it, I swear. I could never have done anything to hurt Philomena. No, no, Justine.
Fool! Madman! It's not Justine, it was Victor! Not Justine!
Now, Justine, it will be all right. Promise, please. I could never have done anything to hurt Philomena. You must know that I'm innocent.
This is impossible. She is incapable of having harmed the girl. She is like a member of the family.
I understand. However, though, this isn't the first time a servant has betrayed her family. A locket like this would bring a good prize in certain circles.
Justine, Justine, please. Tell me everything that's happened, please.
Philomena and I were on a picnic. We stopped at the barn to take a nap. I was next awakened by Herr Muller and his men. That is all I know.
We found the locket in the pocket of her skirt.
Surely that is not enough.
Unfortunately, the courts will find it significant enough to convict her. And if they do, they will condemn her.
No! No, impossible! You cannot think that she would have ever harmed Philomena. She is too
I have
sweet.
no
To carry me away.
No, no, Victor, please! Victor, help me! You are not believe that I'm guilty! Victor, say something! Victor, help me! Victor, please!
How could you have let that happen? Why didn't you say something? Try and stop it!
Elizabeth, Justine is innocent. Of that I can assure you.
Of course she is, but it remains for us to prove her innocence.
We cannot, Elizabeth, we cannot. Or if we do, I must be forced to confess my...
Victor! Elizabeth, please.
Only I can do this now. Only I. I must begin.
Victor!
What do you do now?
I'm attempting to connect the muscles and the nerves of the eye. This nerve here controls the imagery. This large muscle here controls movement, the smaller dilation. So we slowly connect. Carefully, slowly. Good.
Why do you do that?
Through the connection, it protects the eye from too sudden an exposure to light. Please spare me of your questions. This work is difficult enough without.
I ask questions of you so that I may learn.
Damn have I not brought you books? If they taught you nothing of the sciences to help me in this endeavor, you see, you breathe, you move, you think, you take the life of my sister. What more do you want of me?
There is much to ask of you, O Creator, as any child asks of its parents.
You keep that word out of your mouth.
But I must know more.
No! We have a bargain that I will keep, but don't forget, I am master here.
Why this work?
Because you have condemned me to it.
No. Why me? Why did you do this to me? Why did you create a being that even you turn away from in disgust? I have read your notes while here alone. I read of potions, solutions, incisions, but nothing that will tell me why. I am most confused.
You are damned!
And I am damned for being alive. How damned are those that brought about my being?
Enough. I want you out of my sight and out of the lives of those I love. I cannot be done here soon enough to be rid of both you and your despicable companion.
I will hear no more of this.
Do you threaten me again? It grows tiresome.
We have made a bargain. I will honor it.
Quickly, we must begin. Flip those switches. No, the other one. Good. Now the next. Good, good.
Victor! Victor! Open this door. Quickly, hide. Victor, I know you're in there.
I'll be done with this soon enough and then we can resume our work.
I will not leave until you let me in.
A moment, Henry!
Victor!
Good God, Henry, how dare you?
How dare I? Victor, I am appalled by...
Leave here immediately.
Why are you here? Why are you not with your family when they need of you?
What are you talking about?
Justina's dead. Dead, Victor.
Dead. Oh God, today.
Yesterday, hanged by the neck in the public square. But of course, you weren't there. She was driven to the gallows in a wooden cart.
No.
They spit on her and called her filthy names. Her face was very pale. She was frightened and alone, yet she managed to maintain dignity. Then she saw Elizabeth. Justine cried out. Elizabeth broke from the crowd, but then she was stopped by the Gallant or Mueller. Justine cried out her name over and
Henry,
over
stop.
and over until the rope tightened about her neck and silenced her forever. Where were you, Victor? What kind of a man are you? I do not know you anymore.
We agreed, Henry, discussed and agreed that in light of her confession, we could say nothing.
There was something we could have done, something we could have said. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Leave here, Henry.
What are you doing? What?
For your own sake, leave here.
I understand. Oh, my friend, forgive me for misjudging you.
Henry, please.
You have lured him here somehow and are planning to destroy him.
No, Henry.
Victor, you need not to do this thing alone. Together we created him, and together we can bring him to an end.
Henry, you do not know what you're talking about.
Oh, but I do. Quickly, Victor, we must not waste any more. Do you propose to stop the work that has begun? Do you dare to make him break his promise? Promise? What filthy promise have you made? I have been alone. He is making my companion. Companion? No, Victor, no. It is impossible, unthinkable to even dream of creating another being such as he.
I must, Henry. I must. For only then will he leave us.
But
I have his word.
His word?
Yes.
But what assurance do you have that this thing will comply with his conditions? I have sworn to go away. You may have sworn, but that has not. I have promised.
Then we'll listen to him, Henry. I assure you of that.
I have endured pain and misery and loneliness. Shall each man find a wife, and each beast a mate, and I remain alone.
There can never be another thing like you.
I cannot reason with you, for you prove yourselves unworthy. You are my creators, but I am master here. Obey, or you shall know the power of my hate.
No, I will not labor before your threats.
Henry! Henry! No, no! 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 Now kill me and be done with it.
No, shall you find release in death, and I remain desolate and alive. You have destroyed my dreams and hopes of peace. But hear me now and remember well, I shall be with you on your wedding night.
I shall close this journal and come home now, Father, as I lost sight of him some weeks ago, and feel convinced he must have perished in the cold. Though I shall never know for certain, and the memory of his existence will remain to haunt my life forever.
There, you look beautiful, my dear. Such a lovely bride.
It was Madame Frankenstein's dress, you know.
Yes, she wanted you to wear it on your wedding night.
Well, I could not be happier than to be reminded of her.
Yes, if only she could be here now.
Have you seen Victor yet?
No, not since this morning.
Isn't he with Father and the guests?
He was, but then he disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes, they said he was acting rather strangely.
Tell Mueller, please.
Elizabeth, you and I both know that after his travels up to the north, his mood has just been filled with ups and downs.
Yes, but how could there be otherwise with all that has happened?
Yes, I understand, but to act so strangely.
Frau Mueller, please. Today is his wedding day.
Yes, but
And just how calm was Lionel prior to his marriage?
not calm at all.
There, you see?
Yes. Now, is there anything else you need, Elizabeth?
I don't think so.
Then I shall go tell them you are ready.
Oh, Frau Mueller,
Yes?
my veil!
Oh, we must have left it in the closet.
Frau Mueller, does everyone feel like this on their wedding day?
Yes, my dear, of course they do.
I do hope that everything will be all right.
Everything will be just fine. Now, let me get the veil.
Victor, what are you doing here?
Victor, you really should not be here.
Yes, I know. Would you excuse us, please?
Fine, but be quick.
I won't.
Really?
Really, Victor, you should not be here. It's bad enough, you know.
Bad luck indeed. How very beautiful you are.
They just say that, you know.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
Elizabeth, I love you so.
And I love you. And with every day, I love you more. Is something wrong?
No, of course not.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, be happy, Victor. I will not allow you to distress yourself on this most happy night.
Oh, this night. How this night had long since passed.
Victor, why do you speak like this? Something is wrong.
It's nothing, I assure you.
What is it?
Elizabeth, there's something I must confess to you.
What? Tell me, Victor, please.
My experiments, Elizabeth.
No, do not torment yourself like this. It's been a year since
Listen to me, Elizabeth!
What?
I became fascinated with nature. More importantly, with that of life itself.
Victor, please, I've heard all of this before.
No, Elizabeth, you have not. I conceived of ideas and carried them to extremes.
Extremes? What sort of extremes?
The creation of life in a man.
Oh, man.
Yes, a man. A creature hideous and perverse beyond all imagining. It was he who killed Wilhelmina. He who condemned Justine to the folds of her skirt, and it was he who swore to be with us this very night. I know what you must think of me, and I understand, but I had to confess. Even though I knew I would lose you too.
No, Victor, no. There is nothing that destroys the love that I feel for you.
Elizabeth,
Hush now, my love. Calm yourself, for we are to be married soon.
Elizabeth, we must leave here tonight.
Yes, and we always planned to go.
We must leave here immediately.
But the guests, they're waiting for us.
I do not care about the guests. I care that only you and I are safe. Tell me it's all right.
Of course it is.
Elizabeth,
Victor. Please, Victor. I have to finish packing.
what?
Packing?
Oh, yes, of course. Ah,
Victor, there you are. The guests have wondered at your absence. I've been looking everywhere. Something wrong?
No, Father. We simply sought to escape for a moment.
Yes, we talked about our history, overcame certain memories.
Yes, I understand. But we cannot dwell on the melancholy past. Soon, new and dear things will arrive to replace those of whom we have been so cruelly deprived of.
You're right, Father. The future is all that matters to me now.
Come along now. The guests are waiting. It is time. Plenty of time for all that.
Oh, Victor! I've nearly gone without my veil.
Victor?
Yes, Father.
I have come for retribution.
No!
I have been betrayed, and he shall suffer for the injuries inflicted.
No! Do not harm him. Please, I beg of you.
I will not harm him in the way that you may.
Then why?
You will be the instrument of my revenge. Your screams shall summon him here, and he shall see that I have kept my word.
No!
I wish I did not have to harm you, but I have no other.
No!
So scream for me, Elizabeth! Scream! Scream!
No!
Scream! Scream! Please! Please! Scream!
No!
You will give me my revenge!
No!
Frankenstein! Frankenstein!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth, I can't, no. No. No!
Victor, what are we doing here?
What we must talk.
You and the others are searching the grounds. Come, we'll join them there.
No. We'll be here. Then we search it. Here.
God, Victor, what is all of this?
Soon, Father, it will all be over soon.
Well, what have you to do with it?
You will find in my study a journal. There it will tell you everything.
My God!
Shoot him, Father! I shoot him! Ah! Father, no!
If it is revenge you seek, Frankenstein, it would be better served in my life than in my death.
Cursed thing, you've killed the innocent and hurt the young!
Do you think her death has brought me pleasure? My crimes have degraded me beneath the meanest animal. Even my revenge has left me with a bitter taste.
And what if I? Do you think I am free of guilt, of regret?
No, for it was you who gave me life.
Yes.
Farewell, Frankenstein. I have destroyed you and everything you ever loved. I shall die as you are dead, who brought me into being And when we are both gone, the memory of us both shall quickly vanish. But we will, at last, be bound together forever, all alone. And thus the instruments of life become the instruments of death.